we've got 3 preseason games in, and the question is what can you glean from it to maybe look over the steering wheel and get a sense of what the 2025 National Football League playing season is going to be all about?
I got thoughts.
Or are there anything stand out to you? Or in the case of Ashton Genty, no longer stand up pre-snap to you to come out of last night's 3 preseason contests?
Maybe he should have went back to the stand-up.
That might linger. Or is this an overreaction Friday, like Chris Brockman just kind of alluded to right there? But really, what stands out from last night's game is the pinky on Anthony Richardson's throwing hand, because it really didn't stand out. It stand out in perpendicular. Listen, I'll help out. Because again, I'm a Michigan man, and I'm a guy who is not just what that means in terms of what I like to
Harvard of the West, right?
Say all the time. It's like we're helpful people. We're productive members of society most of the time. And David Ajabo of the Baltimore Ravens, former Michigan player, and I remember him in college. He was a game wrecker of the first variety. Mm-hmm. Just to be particularly helpful. Let me get this right. 6'4", 252 pounds, and if he's standing there to your right, like you're a quarterback, and it's tough to miss him. It's tough to miss him. And David Ajabo comes in completely unblocked, 100% without question, unblocked. And Anthony Richardson starts to wear him like a child waiting for Santa Claus. And, or he's, I guess, the Santa Claus. And Ajabo winds up in his lap, and that's how the pinky went perpendicular and dislocates his pinky. Now then, this is one of those things, again, when you see things in practice, you can say, well, this guy's stinking in practice because, he threw an interception, the play doesn't look good, it's going to be bad for him this season. But you never know what the intent is in practice. You never know what you're practicing. You never know if you're just going to wing it because it's practice. You never know. A game situation, regardless if it's preseason or not, you can kind of glean. And this particular piece of video that went everywhere last night, because 7:33 into last night's game, Anthony Richardson had to leave the game and his throwing pinky was perpendicular. And, well, I guess the offensive lineman whiffed, or the running back that's coming free right out of the backfield. Shouldn't he be chipping number 90? I mean, the conversation was all that. I always go to Kurt Warner, my colleague, the NFL Network, Hall of Famer, QB Confidential. He knows some things.
He knows stuff.
Yes. He also knows how to turn his microphone on. And Kurt tweeted out an early preseason example of having a pressure plan. Offensive line as a whole sliding left. Quarterback is now responsible for the linebacker on the right. He comes off tackle correctly. The off tackle correctly squeezes to make the furthest guy away the hot guy. That means it's Ajabo. AR Anthony Richardson has to see this and dish to running back or tight end to the right. Mm-hmm. It's on number 5. It's on number 5. And that's what you have to take away from this game. Now, thankfully, Richardson's pinky got popped back in, and he's now termed day-to-day. So this isn't one of those things where it's broken, and he's now definitely out for week 1, and his entire summer and preseason is now wiped out. And
he got lucky.
And he got lucky in that regard. He doesn't need any pins. There's no rehab. There's none of this stuff. So he can step to the podium last night and, wear his smile a bit as his umbrella.
Yeah, no, it was weird. He hit me, and then I was trying to make sure I had the ball, and I just looked down, and I see my finger different direction. I'm like, maybe I'm tripping. And I looked at it again, and it was definitely like that, so. So I got to get this thing popped back in place, but I'm good, though.
How does it feel? Is it hurt? Swollen?
I mean, It's a little swollen, but it'll be all right. It's just tender right now. It'll be a little bit more sore in the morning, but I'll be good. He's
going to be good, which is good. The question is he going to be good enough to see? That's David Ojabo. He's 6'4". He's standing right there. You know your line's sliding here. You take a look at the play again. He's looking left.
He's looking left.
As soon as the ball hits his hands, he's not looking in Ojabo's direction. And this is the stuff he needs to see pre-snap and get settled. And he, even after the game last night, admitted exactly that.
Yeah, I definitely looked at it. That's a tricky one because it's 5-man pro, and I'm hot from the backside. I just got to get my eyes, just be able to, react to that. But just 5-man pro, just playing hot. I just got to be on my P's and Q's when it comes to that.
Just not see it in time, I guess.
I mean, it was just going to be hard for me to see it anyway because my eyes are looking a certain way. But I just got to be keyed on when everybody bringing pressure like that. I thought it was about to be the nickel, but they brought it from the other side, so I got to be ready to just get the ball out.
No, listen. I'm not an X's and O's guy. You know that. I'm more of a narrative person than X's and O's guys, but I've had him around long enough to know that that's a problematic answer. That answer's problematic. They're lucky he's healthy enough.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a massively problematic answer because I'm assuming tricky means not that that's a tricky thing for him to read. I mean, you just look at all 22 folks on social. It's not just Kurt. I saw Chase Daniel, our friend Jeff Schwartz. They're all the offensive line and quarterback gurus out there will just basically say this is as basic as it comes. Mm-hmm. So it's not tricky unless he's basically saying it's tricky. It can't be tricky for him. Maybe he's saying it's tricky because he should know better, and he should.
Yeah, it's year 3. He should be all over this.
And that's why they got Daniel Jones. Because they're not going to be left with somebody completely green there. Or I guess last year, Flacco was there. And it didn't work out. Daniel Jones, that's why they have him there. And Daniel Jones got all the reps last night that he wasn't supposed to get. He's supposed to get them in the preseason game number 2. And maybe Shane Steichen said afterwards that he'll flop him. This is why they have Daniel Jones, and you could sit here and make fun of Daniel Jones about why he's there and what happened with the Giants and all of that. He's still way young and also has had some quizzical moments where it's like, you didn't see that? Or why did you do that when you should be seeing this sort of thing? A guy who's been in the league much longer than Anthony Richardson and went to Duke. So not a great first night on that respect for the Colts. I will say Tyler Warren looks the real deal, but that doesn't surprise anybody. But Anthony Richardson, once again, not being available, and this time because it's something that he should absolutely be seeing. You want to chalk it up to rust? Fine. He should have had these mental reps down pat by now, which is why they have Daniel Jones there. And again, they are lucky that they're able to get through this without him being banged up considerably. But that's a problematic moment, problematic answer, and could be a canary in a 2025 Indianapolis Colts coal mine. I don't know. We'll see. Can Richardson show up week 1, win the job from Daniel Jones, show up week 1 against the Miami Dolphins and do incredibly athletic things and now begin to play with the neck up? So the Ojabos of the world aren't just going to come scot-free, and he won't be like, yeah, that's a tricky one. When everybody who does the All-22 and knows the All-22 and knows the position say, that's not so tricky. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.